You might think an eagle has no real enemies in the sky. It soars higher than most birds. It has razor-sharp talons. Its eyesight can spot prey from kilometers away. In the air, it looks unstoppable. But there's one bird that completely changes the game. A smaller, louder, and surprisingly aggressive opponent. One that doesn't fight with strength, but with numbers, intelligence, and relentless harassment. Instead of running away, this bird does the opposite. It hunts the hunter. It chases, attacks, and even forces eagles to retreat mid-flight. So how does a bird many times smaller manage to bully one of the most powerful predators in the sky? Because in this fight, size isn't what matters. An eagle looks like the definition of power in the sky. Its wings stretch wide. Its grip can crush bone. It hunts rabbits, fish, even other birds without hesitation. When it dives, it becomes a missile. Everything about it says one thing: dominance. But then, something strange happens. A group of crows appears. At first, it seems like nothing. Just small, black birds. No sharp talons. No massive wings. No reason to be a threat. But they don't flee. They get closer. One crow swoops behind the eagle. Then another. Then three more. They start calling loudly. Harsh, sharp sounds that fill the air. The eagle turns, annoyed at first. Then the attacks begin. Quick strikes. Hit and pull away. Again and again. Never a direct fight. Never giving the eagle a clear target. And suddenly, the king of the sky is no longer hunting. It's retreating. High above forests, mountains, and open plains, the eagle dominates the sky. It is built for control. Its wings can span over 2 meters. Its feathers are shaped to glide with almost no effort. And when it hunts, it does not hesitate. It dives at incredible speed, locks onto its target, and strikes with force that few animals can survive. Its talons are its greatest weapon. Curved, sharp, and powerful. Strong enough to pierce flesh and hold struggling prey midair. Combined with a hooked beak, the eagle is not just a hunter. It is a precision killer. Its vision is even more impressive. An eagle can spot movement from kilometers away. Nothing escapes its attention. From above, it sees everything. And in most situations, that makes it untouchable. Other birds avoid it. Small mammals fear it. Even other predators respect its space. Because fighting an eagle is risky. One mistake and it can end instantly. So when something smaller decides not only to challenge it, but to chase it away, that's when things stop making sense. Now let's meet the crow. At first glance, it doesn't look impressive. It's smaller, lighter. Its beak is straight, not built for tearing flesh like an eagle's. Its claws are weaker. In a direct fight, one-on-one, a crow stands almost no chance. But the crow doesn't fight like that. It relies on something far more dangerous: intelligence. Crows are among the smartest birds on Earth. They can recognize faces. They remember threats. And more importantly, they communicate. When a crow spots an eagle, it doesn't stay silent. It calls out. And that call spreads fast. Within moments, more crows arrive. Then more. What started as one bird turns into a group. Sometimes 5, sometimes 10. All focused on one target, the eagle. And here's where everything changes. Crows don't try to overpower the eagle. They don't need to. Instead, they harass it constantly. They fly above it, behind it, around it. They take turns diving in, pecking, pulling feathers, distracting it from every angle. This behavior is called mobbing, and it's extremely effective because the eagle can't focus, can't line up a clean attack. Every time it turns to face one crow, another hits from behind. The sky becomes chaotic, and for the eagle, chaos is dangerous.
There are several reasons why the small bird becomes such a serious problem for an eagle. First, it's all about numbers. An eagle is built for one-on-one combat. It relies on precision, one strike, one target, but crows never fight alone. When they mob, they create constant pressure. The eagle cannot track multiple attackers at once. Every second it has to react. Turn left, turn right, climb, dive. It burns energy quickly, and in the wild, wasted energy can mean death. Second, the attack angles. Crows rarely approach from the front. They know the eagle's strength is in its talons and beak, so they stay behind or above. They dive at the back of the head, they peck at the wings, sensitive areas, hard to defend. The eagle can't easily counterattack without exposing itself to another strike. Third, endurance. Crows are relentless. They don't stop after one attack. They repeat it again and again, sometimes for minutes, sometimes longer. The eagle, despite its strength, is not built for prolonged aerial harassment. It prefers short bursts, quick hunts, not extended defense. Fourth, risk. This might be the most important reason. An eagle cannot afford injury. Even a small wound can become fatal over time. Infection, reduced flight ability, slower hunting. So when facing multiple unpredictable attackers, the safest choice is not to fight, but to leave. Now imagine this moment. An eagle is gliding over a forest, scanning for prey. Everything is calm. Then a single crow spots it. A loud call echoes. Another crow responds. Then another. Within seconds, the sky changes. Dark shapes begin circling. The noise grows louder. The eagle keeps flying, trying to ignore it, but the first strike lands. A quick hit from behind, then another from above. The eagle turns sharply, but it hits nothing. Another peck, this time closer to the head. Now the eagle climbs higher, trying to escape, but the crows follow. They don't give up. They stay close, always just out of reach, always ready to strike. The eagle dives suddenly, hoping to shake them off, but the group adjusts instantly. More calls, more coordination. The attacks continue. At this point, the eagle has a choice: fight and risk injury, or retreat. And almost every time, it retreats, because the fight offers no reward, no food, no advantage, only danger. So despite its size, strength, and reputation, the eagle avoids crows whenever it can, not because it's weak, but because it understands the cost of the fight. In the sky, power isn't just about strength. Sometimes, it's about knowing when you've already lost. Now imagine one final moment. The sky is quiet again. The eagle has escaped. It flies far beyond the territory of the crows. Its wings are still powerful. Its body is still strong. But it is no longer hunting. Not right now. It chooses distance over dominance. And that says everything. Because the eagle is not afraid in the way we think. It doesn't panic. It doesn't lose its strength. What it does is calculate. It understands that the fight is unfair, not because the crows are stronger, but because they change the rules. They turn the sky into a battlefield the eagle cannot control. They remove its advantage. And once that happens, even the most powerful predator becomes vulnerable. So the eagle avoids crows whenever possible. It flies higher. It changes routes. It leaves before the mob can form. Because survival is not about winning every fight. It's about choosing the right ones. And against a coordinated, relentless group like crows, the smartest move is simple. Don't fight at all.